What's up, guys? My name is Soulless Baby, and today I have something super special for you. The Monarque bow, the new exotic one that came with the black armory, is dropping in the GoFan Forge. I don't think this is supposed to happen. I think this is a glitch, being that it's in the wrong spot in the collections. It's actually under kinetic when it should be under energy. I don't think Bungie intended for this thing to be dropping right now. So if you have time, go into the GoFan Forge and follow these steps to get this thing to drop for you. It seems to have a fairly hefty drop rate on it, so if you got the time before this gets fixed, go in there and get it. Here's all I did. Some people are saying you need the hand cannon frame to be able to get this to drop. I don't think that's the case, but I did have one in my inventory when it dropped for me. I have seen people say that they didn't have the hand cannon frame and got this bow to drop. We also killed the shield drones just to be safe. Again, I doubt this has anything to do with the bow actually dropping, but whatever makes this work right, give it a shot. The thing that makes this bow special is the poison arrows. Arrows fired quickly after a full draw become poison arrows. Precision hits with poison arrows spread poison to nearby enemies. What that means is there's this sweet spot, time where you can let go of the arrow whenever you get it fully drawn, and the precision hit that gets landed after that full draw applies a damage over time effect to your enemy. Now, I've used this a little bit in the game, and I've used it a little bit in Crucible. As you can probably tell from watching my videos, I play a lot more Crucible than I do in-game. I think this probably has more of a place in the Crucible than it does in the game. And the reason I say that is because I noticed that the damage over time ticks were kind of low in the actual PvE environment. It was nice in the Forge because you didn't have to worry about the boss getting his shield back. He kept ticking and ticking, and his shield never came back. It does okay damage. I'm not going to say it's terrible. I didn't get the exact damage per second on it. I'm sure I could go through and look. If you guys want to know the exact damage per second, just leave a comment underneath this video and I'll pull it up for you. I just have to go back into my recordings and see what it is. In the Crucible, however, if you land that precision hit, it does 3 damage per tick is what it seems. And it applies it to all the enemies around it as well. It seems like around the dragonfly radius is where that damage over time effect starts to come into play. Now, this bow is really high impact. The draw time's 760. Not terrible, but not completely great either. It 2 shots to the body is what I've noticed. But with this weapon, you gotta get those precision hits, or else you're losing the point of this thing being an exotic weapon at all. It's really high impact, so it's similar to the Wish Ender. Not quite as damaging as that. I think I do 149 damage to the crit without the damage over time on it. Now, this damage over time lasts for about 3 seconds. So, in the Crucible, 3 damage per tick for about 3 seconds is 9 extra damage on top of the 149. So, you're getting about 160 damage per crit, as well as inflicting those to the enemies around them. So, it's super helpful, but it doesn't one-shot. So, not overpowered, but still really good for clearing out a little group of enemies over there, especially if they're all huddled up around a corner. You can really get a couple ticks on somebody, get those damage markers, and kind of know where they're at, get the drop on them. You won't be able to one-shot people, but at the same time, it's still a really cool little mechanic. I think this gun is going to play a huge part, or this bow, rather, is going to play a huge part in the Crucible. It's got snapshot sights. You really need that. A lot of people were talking about how the Hunter exotic gauntlets got nerfed for bows, decreasing the draw time and all that. I don't think those are necessary for this bow in any way, shape, or form. And the reason I say that is all those exotics do right now is extend the amount of time indefinitely that you can have a bow drawn. But with this weapon, you really want to be drawing and flinging that arrow as quickly as you can, or else you're losing the exotic poison arrows slot. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still a good bow, even if you don't have the poison arrows equipped. But at the same time, you really want to use those if you're going to be anywhere near effective with these things. So, I think this is really cool. I'm super happy it got dropped for me today. I'm really happy that glitch happened because I was super excited to get this bow. If you guys have any questions about this bow, please leave a comment underneath this video. Like it if you want to see some more Destiny content. Subscribe to my channel. With that, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.